Hi guys, my name is Abigail John and I'm here today again with my girls
Margaret Damilola.
and
Gloria Onoja.
good. We are here today to talk about IVF. What is IVF in medical terms, Damilola?
Okay, IVF is an acronym
Okay.
that stands for in vitro fertilization. Um, it is defined as the process of artificially taking eggs from a woman and also an artificial method of taking sperm
Wow.
from a man.
Wow.
Then you put it together in the lab to make an embryo,
Hmm.
which is further developed in a womb, in an healthy womb.
Gloria.
First of all, I will tell you the full meaning of IVF. IVF simply means in vitro fertilization, and it can be simply defined as the process whereby eggs or matured eggs are taken from the woman's ovary and joining with a sperm taken from the man, thereby proceed in making babies out of it.
Now we all now know what IVF means. And my next question is, who are the type of people who need IVF? Damilola, can you expatiate more?
Okay, well, there are also scenarios where some women are not born with wombs. Those people would need IVF. Just a gist. Kim Kardashian announced sometime last year that she can't naturally have kids of her own anymore. Then she was still with Kanye, and that if Kanye wants more babies, it will have to be through surrogacy. Their last born was also through surrogacy, but note that she had her first three children by herself. But due to naturally, but due to operations, she's on a lot of plastic surgery. So she has the money. She doesn't want stress. So she's like, as from now, her husband being a woke man, he agreed. So yeah, their last child was through surrogacy and IVF. So yeah, that's one way.
Now you all can know the type of people who need IVF. If you know you are in this category or you know someone that needs an IVF, please go ahead. It's a good thing. At least there's nothing like having your own child, it's a good thing. Now, how can they go through IVF procedure? Damilola.
I know that you have to see your gynecologist or specialist first. They test you to know what category you fall into. Typically, there are like three types of IVF. We have male stimulation, we have natural cycle, and we have vitro maturation process. So when you do your tests, the specialist first lets you know where you fall into. Talking about that, this process is very expensive as 6 million per procedure. We at MGM, we support IVF, and we are willing to sponsor a couple to do through this process. All you have to do is register on our website, which is www.multiglobalmagazine.com.ng, and other details will be on the screen. Thank you.
Over to you, Gloria.
Okay, going through the process of IVF, I think basically there are five procedures needed. First of all, you go through the medication stage. That is where the both couples are examined by the gynecologist to see if both of them fit or if they will need a donor to help them out. All that process, it's being done under the medication stage. Then after that, the next stage is the fertilization stage. They run that via the process. That is when they extract the eggs and the sperm and they bring it together in the laboratory dish, whereby they proceed on with the process of making babies. Then we'll have another stage, which is the embryo culture. Yeah, in this stage, this aspect, the the ovaries, that's the egg, and the sperm taken is being processed in the lab. That is where we talk about this embryo culture. Then the next stage is the embryo transfer. After when the eggs and sperm collected is being nurtured to a stage, let me put it in an incubator. They will pick it from there. That's for mothers that still have womb that can absorb it. Now they pick it from there after it has been nurtured to a certain stage. Now they insert it into the womb of the mothers that can still carry for themselves. And from there, it starts growing. They start building it that way. But whereby the woman can no longer accommodate that, that is where the surrogate mom comes in. You look for a donor that will carry it for you. Yes. And finally, after this stage, this embryo transfer, the last stage is the good news stage, which is the delivering stage, whereby you expect the good news and your baby. And that is why you see some of the doctors that endorse in this. When during the fertilization process, they don't just fertilize one egg. So they fertilize more than 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs. So that along the line, if one fails, the other will not fail.